Hi guys, welcome to this session in Microsoft Project. In this module, I want to show you how you can update a project to show actual hours against planned hours work. So first of all, I'm going to create a couple of tasks. So I'll just go task A, task B, and task C, just three little tasks. Like so, and let's have them as 2 days, 1 day, 2 days, like so. And then I'll link them all together. Way of doing that, let's say the follow on, so very easy. You've got your task there. I'll put a bit of a label on there so I can see the names. So that's that, and I'm going to insert a task actually as a heading. Insert task project A, and I can indent everything under that, like so. Could have used the summary task, probably just a bit quicker. This one here. Anyhow, there's my little project, 5-day project, all linked there. I need some resources, so let's get to some resources. And I'll just do Bill and Ben. Bill and Ben. I'll change the size of that so you can actually see it. So this is how you change the size of the font for the whole thing. Make it a lot bigger. Coming back to the Gantt chart, and then I'm going to assign a couple of these guys to these tasks. So click on Assign Resources. So on Task A, I'll assign Ben. On Task B, I'll assign Bill. And on Task C, I'll assign them both. Assign. So that's my project. I've got it all prepped. I've linked it up. I've added resources. I'm happy that this is how it's going to go. I'm now ready to save a baseline. But what about actually hours worked? Are these guys working 8 hours a day? Let's have a look how you can change what they're actually down to do. If I go back to the View tab at the top here and split the screen to show details in the bottom half, and then the bottom half, instead of a task form, change that to task usage. So we've got task form, we've got resource usage, I want task usage. And then if I highlight these three tasks, you'll see the breakdown there of the hours that are planned. Because I just assigned them directly without looking at hours or anything like that, these are the default settings, 8 hours a day. Now on this side, I can right click and insert actual work, for example, which is what you can use to one place you can use to update it. Now I can also, before I save a baseline, let's say for this first task, it's a 2-day task that they're only doing 4 hours. The guy's only doing 4 hours. Ben, 4 hours. And let's say on this task, 4 hours as well. That's the plan. I'll leave these two on 8 hours. So this is a more accurate way of doing it. But now I'm ready to save a baseline. So I'll go project, set baseline, and then there's one of 11. I'm going for the first one, baseline, clicking OK to that. So now I've taken a snapshot of the plan. I'm ready to start updating. So straight away, this area here, when you've inserted this, could be one place that you update. If I go there, I could put actually it was 2 hours. And then that changes the work to 2 hours. So that's actually done that. I could come up to on the task tab and start marking things on track through here, update tasks, and then you've got actual duration and actual work in here. So I could do percentage complete. We can open that and put notes in there. But what I tend to do is come out of this, don't do any of this. Go to the tracking table and get the tracking Gantt on the screen. So let's get rid of this split. So if I go back to the View tab, take the tick off details, that'll get rid of the split. Go back up here, go down this list, go to task even, go down this list. I want tracking Gantt, which is the bottom one. Could also get it down the bottom here. So that's the tracking Gantt. It shows you the movement off there. But I also want the tracking table so I can see it a bit better. So I'm going up to the View tab up here and tables and then tracking. And again, that's quite small, so I'll change the actual size So I've gone to Gantt chart formatting, table styles, and I'm changing that to 16 again. Okay, so then it becomes quite large. You can see what's going on. So for example, that first task, I actual work 2 hours. It's got remaining duration. So I haven't got the remaining work column. So if I add that column, insert column, so remaining work, that one. So that on that task, it's saying I've got 6 hours remaining work on that. Actual work has been 2 hours. Remaining duration is 1 day, but let's say that's actual duration. Let's say remaining duration is 0. That would complete that task, and then that gets completed. See, it's putting the actual finish date in there for me. I'm going to scroll back across a little bit. You can see the tasks are sitting there. So it's just a way to do it. Your actual work. So planned work there is 4 hours. So if I say 4 hours, that completes that task. So I'm completing it by just filling in the actual work. I can see the remaining work there. So this last one's got 32 hours work because I left those two guys on 8 hours. So you could again change that. Let's put that to 20 hours. 20 hours work. 20 hours work. And it's not completed the task because work is not duration. Look, I need to change the duration. If I want that to be the actual duration, I need to put that back to 0. Remaining duration is none, and then you'll see that completes and it fills everything in for you. So this is an accurate way of putting the actual work hours in. Your planned one was your planned hours. We didn't actually insert that column, but you could have insert actual hours, not actual hours, work hours, planned hours if you like, waistline hours even, and then you could measure it against that. But once you start filling these two in, actual hours in this table, that is impacting on the task itself. I could have done exactly the same like you saw on the task usage view, filling in the hours. And because I've done it like this now, you can see that I've actually saved a bit of time on some of these tasks. I've actually pulled back. So that's just a very quick video of how you can use update hours against planned hours, actual hours against planned hours once you've saved a baseline, and see how that goes. So hopefully this little video is of use. Thank you for your time, and I'll catch you in the next one.